East Lansing has extra money in the bank tonight, but city leaders say it will not be enough to avoid a budget crisis. Good evening. I'm Ann Emmerich. The city ended last year with a $900,000 surplus, a surprise turnaround from what was projected to be a deficit. Leaders say unfilled jobs and delayed projects are the reason for the extra cash. News 10's Rachel Fulton is live in studio with some tough choices ahead.
Good evening, Ann. While the city has extra funds today, they are still projecting a $1.7 million deficit for next year. Some suggested ideas included forming partnerships to fight homelessness and downtown businesses picking up the tab for police and streetlights. East Lansing city leaders are trying to balance a budget that looks stable today, but will be strained in the future. Some residents are more concerned about what gets cut than the bottom line.
They're defunding the Oversight Commission $40,000. That's significant when you have a small budget. And then I'm listening to DPW and they're asking for $8 million, a 5% increase, and you can't leave a commission with $40,000.
Several people told the council they're concerned about oversight after recent police activity.
Transparency and accountability is really key.
City manager Robert Belleman says the numbers don't always tell the full story.
Budgets come out with budgetary deficits, and then depending on how the budget's actually implemented throughout the year, which is dependent on staffing, which creates a lot of that surplus at the end of the year.
He says the city is shifting focus heading into the next fiscal year to maintaining core services, even after voters rejected a Parks and Recreation millage last fall.
It's that quality of life that we're trying to balance, providing everything that makes East Lansing special within the resources that we have.
The city has finally resolved the issue of lost revenue tied to a past utility fee with the Lansing Board of Water and Light.
The settlement occurred last year, or approved this past year with the courts, and so that has been paid out.
With a few weeks to go before the budget is final, the challenge now is deciding how the community will have to adapt. Tonight's budget meeting was the second of two discussion-only sessions. City Manager Belleman told me there will be a public hearing on May 12th where residents can come and voice their concerns or ideas with the council. And back to you at the desk.
Rachel, thank you. The City Council will hold a public hearing next month, then vote to adopt the budget at its final meeting of the month. It takes effect July 1st. Here's a time lapse of a beautiful sunset.